Trudging Towards the Promised Land by Amy Olrick. We boast in the hope of the glory of God. Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. Romans chapter 5, verses 2 through 4. When my husband Jeffrey was a young adult, his mother married a wonderful man named Steve and converted to Judaism. I'll never forget the first Passover we shared. Steve lit candles and spoke Seder blessings before lifting his rich baritone to sing. His song recounted the Exodus, the ancient Israelites' journey from slavery to freedom. Its central refrain, Dayenu, translates in English to, "It would have been enough." If he had supplied our needs in the wilderness for 40 years and had not fed us the manna, it would have been enough for us. If he had given us the Shabbat and had not brought us close to Mount Sinai, it would have been enough for us. If he had brought us close to Mount Sinai and had not given us the Torah, it would have been enough for us. Lyric after lyric, the song honored each step of deliverance. Whispering along with the refrain, my heart filled and swelled as we raised our glasses to toast the goodness of God's providence. Later, lying in bed, I thought back over the years and composed my own song of thanksgiving. If you had only drawn me close but not given me my husband, it would have been enough. If you had given me my husband but not led us into deep friendships, it would have been enough. If you had led us into deep friendships and not given us beautiful sons, it would have been enough. Often, it is only in retrospect that I see the through line of God's care and loving protection. If I had been a mama in the desert, led out of slavery into the wilderness, I doubt gratitude would have been top of mind as I set out on yet another day of trudging through the desert. But through questions and doubts, amid fear and grumbling, the Israelites stepped forward, and the story of God's presence and provision on their journey is one we still draw strength from today. Romans chapter 5, verses 2 through 4 reads, "We boast in the hope of the glory of God. Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope." The story of my life has not unfolded in ways I expected. I'm still waiting for answers to some of my most heartfelt prayers. But I have hope. If you're going through a time that feels like a wilderness, I pray that hope finds you today, too. May we look back over our lives with eyes to see the moments when those unexpected, difficult steps led us to freedom we could not have imagined, revealing God's presence and care. And as we remember those moments, let us tell God of His faithfulness, so that our children, their children, and all who follow will know and sing of His wisdom, provision, and love. Question for reflection. Think back on times in your life when the path seemed uncertain or even painful. Were there moments, perhaps only seen in hindsight, where you sensed God's guiding hand or felt His presence in ways you didn't expect? Reflect on how these moments may have shaped your journey and led you to places of growth or freedom. How might you share these stories of faithfulness with others, knowing they could encourage and strengthen them on their own journeys?